Up next, we have Sarah Pebworth from Blue Hill.
I'm a writer. And if you're a writer, every experience can be used. If you had a childhood like mine, where so much was a secret to be kept from my mother, my father, the neighbors, writing is a sneaky way to tell the truth. I'm also a state representative, maybe even yours, which means I am so good at procrastinating working on my novel, I got myself elected to public office. Twice. In my work at the State House, legislating, learning about issues, I was introduced to ACEs. By ACEs, I don't mean good cards to have in a hand of bridge, which is another of my little secrets. I am a passionate bridge player. Why bridge and not poker, you might wonder. You have to tell the truth in bridge. I don't want to play games with people where being a good liar is an advantage, where good liars win. I don't want life to be like that. My father did not play bridge. It was my mother's game. My father played the tuba and the accordion. He was a farmer, a welder, a cook, a ranch hand. He went bankrupt at least twice that I know of, and the IRS was after him, probably until he died. He was a liar, an alcoholic, and a bastard. And that's where ACEs come in, adverse childhood experiences. If a parent dies, or is in jail, or is on drugs, that adverse childhood experience would earn the child a point. Father sexually abusing his kids, 1 point. Mother getting tired of a philandering husband and wanting a divorce, another point. And one of them abandoning the family and not supporting the family financially, and not showing up to even one of the plays one of the daughters was in, or any of the band concerts the other kids were in, points galore. ACEs create levels of toxic stress, which can shape your self-perspective. The rougher your childhood, the higher your score is likely to be, and the higher your risk for very predictable problems later. At last, my insecurities, my preference for dessert over all other food groups, and my need for so much alone time, fully explained. 12-step meetings offer so much. How to have better boundaries, how to offer forgiveness to oneself and to others, how to stop putting up with bullshit, how to stop handing it out, how to make choices that serve you rather than sabotage you. I learned to wonder, if this person wasn't in a role with a title like brother or mother, would you choose to spend time with them? The idea that I could even question this shocked me. I was, and still am, a rule-following people-pleaser. My mother was 59 when she was diagnosed with leukemia, dead 6 months later. Losing a parent sucks, no surprise there. The surprise is that the fear of being an orphan, of losing the only other person who knew me since before I was born, was enough to get me to reach out to my father again. I hadn't seen him since I was 19, had barely communicated with him. But now with my mother gone, I wanted to reconnect. Let's be honest, what I wanted was to connect to a parent who was still among the living. A parent, someone who would care about me and my life. Sure, people can change, it's just that most people don't. My father had a long gap to bridge to show up in my life in a parental way. He had some admitting to do, amends to make, but he chose not to. I don't remember if I said goodbye or hasta luego when I saw him last. Time passed, and I reminded myself that he was old and getting older. What if something happened to him? What if? And I would look at my heart, I would scrutinize it, wanting to see the truth of how I felt. What if my father passed away and we hadn't reconciled? What if I lost my chance to make him see me, make him care about me? What if? The call came when I was with my sister at Thanksgiving. He had been sick. He had died. I thought I might feel relief. He had been a dark monster my whole life. I thought I might feel regret. He was my father, and now he was gone to me. I thought I might feel sad. I was happy my sister and I were together, so we could talk plainly with one another. My sister, who loves me like the best sister would. I felt fine. Yes, my father did the best he could. But when the best is criminal and cruel, it's no wonder I didn't try to look him up one more time. The truth, though, is that despite all my understanding, all this writing, I still believe I'm a bad girl. If only I had done it differently. He might have loved me, might have been the father I needed. At the bridge table, we play the cards we're dealt. If my partner messes up, or if I do, we have to keep on playing. But mercifully quickly, the hand is over and the deck is dealt again. I've learned not to let my fear or my anger tell me how to play. Not to let the regrets from the last hand spill into the cards I'm about to receive. Just like in life, I look at the cards and I get ready to play the hand I'm dealt, and I always tell the truth.